I actually had a really cool idea for future coverage using something in this map.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks for that. So, welcome to Level Up Your Game.net. Great greeting that was, NVC. Thanks to everyone for that one. Onfire versus two. I always call them two kings, but 2K clan. Clan base Euro Cup 24.
Kings, which would be the two kings in the team?
Let's have a look at the teams. Well, Fragmaster, Jor, Ginzy, and Yelak. I'd probably pick the two kings to be Yelak and Fragmaster, because he's in Level Up.
Yeah, and I think he just played a lot of clan arena as well, so his aim should be pretty good. I could be wrong.
Onfire, MDF, Piss, Prezerg, and Neji. Haven't seen Neji play. So yeah, I am Disrepute, joined by my good pal NVC.
Yeah, for the first time in I don't know how long now. So certainly been
16 months, 32 days, and 12 minutes.
Bit of a guess, I'm sure that is. I think you are incorrect.
Oh.
That statement.
Am I?
It's been a while. I think actually the last time I commentated TDM, was it DreamHack? I don't know. It was certainly a long time ago. I've done a bit of dual book in between.
Well, you only do the big games, as we know. That's why you're here tonight.
Well, that's the problem when you don't play Quake as much as you'd like to. You find it difficult to make the time to commentate.
Yeah.
It's always nice to watch. So
what you're doing it too good, aren't you? You're coming along with no knowledge.
I hate
to play the game.
I'm not familiar with many of the OpenFire team or OnFire team, so I say. In some ways, yes, but
well, they've done an excellent job this season. OnFire currently sitting in 4th position, 1 win, 3 losses. 2K are sitting in last position in the group, 4 losses to their name, only 1 map win.
Oh,
but
wow.
All the games have been pretty close, so
I'm surprised they're not doing better. I mean, Fragmaster and Mute were playing for a team not long ago. They actually look pretty good. I'm not sure why they're not still together. But, I guess Fragmaster has found this team to play for instead.
Says a German. Okay.
It's Movember.
It's what?
Movember. You're not supposed to shave in November. November.
Yeah, that's what someone told me. You're supposed to grow a moustache in November.
I haven't shaved this month so far, but somehow I'm definitely going to shave. Either before DMAC if I actually go, or before I at least leave the house, which is going to be tomorrow. So
I bet it looks literally awful, doesn't it, on you, being a blondie?
I might play some League of Legends with 2 viewers later on, and people will be able to see. 2 viewers, literally. That's how popular I am these days. So.
Which is usually, say, me and Vor just laughing at you.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me.
Okay, anyway, let's have a look. Are they going to be ready soon? Yeah, Ginzy and Yelak just waiting to ready up. So, Purgatory NVC, why don't you give us a little tactical overview?
Well, 18 months ago, as you quite rightly put it, this map was mostly played above the red armour. You have to. It was never wise to sit in the red armour room. If you sit in the room, you often get locked in there and you lose a lot of the map. So I think providing a team can control the upper areas, I think they're going to have a strong advantage, and I think that's the main area we're going to be looking for. But of course there are a quad and a battle suit, so 2 power-ups, and the teams will have to venture out from there. In which I actually believe the battle suit is probably the less favourable. Quite difficult, I think, to pick up consecutive frags there.
Okay, interesting insight. We'll have to see if it plays out like that.
Probably all incorrect.
NVC is a master tactician, though.
I used to be. Just hold W and kill things while the rest of my team did meaningful things. So you remember?
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Gonna go live. OnFire versus 2K Clan on Purgatory. And we are following Neji to start off with. Just getting that mega health, getting shotgun from behind, but it's not always the best route when you don't get that plasma. So you're just going to have to run around looking for a gun. I'm going to switch away from him actually, and MDF actually got a bit of armour, rocket launcher, plasma, palms it off to a teammate. And do you have the timers on your screen, NVC, about when the power-ups are?
I do not, but of course they can spawn any time from now.
50 seconds. So they are able to get the second red armor before they go to the power-ups. They might not risk it though. MDF is left with pretty much nothing. I'm going to cycle around a little bit more. So Piss has got that mega health. Now moving towards the battlesuit. Generally we see teams try and set up at those battlesuit because it's a lot easier to control, and Jaw picks it up. He goes down though straight away. Who's got the quad frag master? Probably just off the spawn, dying at battlesuit. So there's only one power-up on the map.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he can find his way back to red armor, we've got 13 seconds until, so we can be in a good position.
Needed to hit one of those rails really, didn't he?
Yeah, doesn't look too great for his aim off the start.
Oh my god, I don't know how that one missed. It does go down, so... It was more of a grabbed quad, though, than a set-up one, as we saw his initial stack, so... Didn't really lose anything from it, just didn't get any kind of an advantage. So, yeah, first couple of minutes, well, first minute 30, NVC, what are you seeing of the two teams?
Well, I think it's very difficult to take anything from the first 2 minutes, especially on this map, when it's, you've obviously got the main focus on red, but you've got the double powers that people are just so eager to get onto. So I think it's going to be all about this next minute. I think one team really needs to set up on the red, and at the moment it looks like it's going to be on fire as Brizig was onto it, and I'm sure we'll see something develop soon.
Just switch around to Joy. He has got that yellow, but he hasn't got a weapon yet. Rocket launcher is up, so we'll stick with him. Coming up against 2 on fire players. Does get the frag on Piss, but he loses his entire stack on that 40 seconds before the battlesuit, so plenty of time to get back up again. It looks like 2K got quite a few players on this rail side of the map. We saw Fragmaster ambushing and stealing a rail away. Maybe he has a time on that, just trying to control that key item. But as you say, onfire in control of the reds now. I've switched around to Ginzy, 150 armor there. 20 seconds before battlesuit.
He is pretty stacked, to be fair, but that rail from NDF's going to get quite a lot away from him. He's going to need help to keep hold of that battlesuit.
Yeah, he was going to be the battlesuit runner, presumably, but he's lost it all completely now. Now, what he did do, though, was get the frag, and in fact, Fragmaster's looking pretty good for this battlesuit now. 2 seconds to go until that spawns. He does pick it up, unchallenged pretty much. He should be pretty safe here as well with that kind of stack. Look at Jaw, though, 100-100. So, double power-up on the map for 2K. Standing on this mega, does eventually pick it up and actually evades getting any more damage.
I have to say, Fragmaster's nowhere near red armor at the moment. He's currently sat there at the welcome, so Jaw's got free entry here.
There we go, another couple of frags, 3 frags on the board for Jaw. So I guess that was quite a intelligent bit of power-up play from the two. Jaw went into the red, and Fragmaster, you say, didn't go there, so
yeah, I mean,
they split the power-ups.
Managed to get hold of it now. I thought, onfire would have been able to comfortably keep hold of it, but somehow, Fragmaster's come in from upper after it ran out.
Yeah, but 2K had both power-ups, so... So actually, Jaw with the quad took over this red armor area. The teams are now tied. Is this your favourite map, NVC?
Well, I think it's my favourite of the new maps, but I'm an old school guy.
What counts as the new maps to you?
Well, Purgatory, Intervention as well. Even though it's from Quake 3, anything that was in Quake Live.
Dreadful Place.
Dreadful Place, yeah. So it's all about Grim Vengeance and
Hidden Fortress.
Stuff like that for me. Hidden Fortress, yeah. Anything from the old EC.
Still following Jaw, does pick up that red armor, moves out, takes a lot of damage. We've got 20 seconds before the battlesuit, so he would have looked pretty decent for it, but he's going to lose all his armor in this machine gun cess as well. No, almost going down to that rocket. There's just a couple of seconds before the next red, before the power-up, so won't have time to get it there. Look at onfire already defending this battlesuit area. It's 1 second away. I don't know who's on it, but they weren't there in the end, and Fragmaster just picks it up comfortably. Yelak getting the quad. Terrible mistake by onfire. Let's switch back round to Fragmaster with that battlesuit. The quad is eliminated from play, but double power-up again for 2K.
Yeah, I didn't see what was going on battlesuit, but Yelak was just free and unchallenged at quad, so...
It looked like onfire didn't actually have an idea it was going to be up. He seemed to be defending that upper yellow position with railguns at distance. A nice run from Fragmaster, ends up just above the red armor. Key position to control. But, well, to be fair though, despite having 2 double power-ups in a row, They're only one frag ahead, so...
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously the first time they've been ahead this game, but still, I mean, that's not a huge lead, and back down to 3 or 4 now. So, you know, maybe I mean, from what I've seen on Fire, they look to be the stronger aimers. It's just perhaps not good enough coordinations on the power ups.
Well, I mean, generally we've seen them throughout this tournament have excellent team play, so it is a bit surprising that they almost just seem to forget about the power ups, and you really can't afford to keep giving away double power ups. They haven't been punished massively, but they have lost the lead from it. Nice play from Fragmaster, very aggressive. Does going to get a yellow armor out of this as well. Might want to just check this rocket launcher, which he does do. See, Fragmaster's just been sort of on the outskirts of where 2K's out, which has generally been this red armor position. Just moves around, trying to run different areas of the map, do as much damage as he can. Nice play, couple of frags in a row there. Confiscates a rail. Unfortunately for him, though, Prezeg just firing in that rocket, taking him out 15 seconds before the battlesuit.
Yeah, and before, just to quickly mention, that upper yellow nearest battlesuit has been up for a good 50 seconds. It's only just taken, so I think maybe that's a missed opportunity from one of the teams, and perhaps the reason why the power-ups haven't been so consistent for On Fire. It's something they could certainly look to take with Jaw with that battlesuit. Yeah,
Jaw picked it. Pisk does get the quad for On Fire. He's not stacked though, he's only got a rail to work with, which can be difficult with quad if you get caught out. Just going to take this longer route round to try and aggress on maybe the red armor. Good position to rail down in at it though. Look at this. There's the battlesuit. Does hit it for his second impressive of the map. Takes out Yelak as well. Jaw didn't seem to know where quad was. Oh, nice attack though. The bounce pad rocket was perfectly positioned. And that was the problem with not having a stacked quad though.
Yeah, but he did the right decision, you know, sitting up and railing into red armor. You can't fault him for what he did with it.
Yeah, very good railing.
And rockets, apparently.
2K still just ahead, and it's ever so close, so you wouldn't want to call it either way at the moment. Piss moving in round the back there, getting the frag with the rocket launcher. Whoa! Takes a rocket to the chest. Has to back off completely. Passes his railgun to his teammate as well. Pretty wise decision there. But, well, thank you very much. Mega health up to full health. Of course, you're not really getting an advantage from that pickup of the mega health there when you've got low health, because it's just like being spawner, but obviously he did need it. Now, Fragmaster was waiting over that rail, so...
I mean, it's one of the things in Quake Live, you can't actually self-kill. I mean, obviously, it's been like that since the beginning, but you know, back in Quake 3, if you were low health, you could always just kill yourself and then spawn back for something.
I thought it was interesting. Piss just waited around all that time for the rail. He's actually moved away now when it was probably just about to spawn, but the reason he waited there was because he caught Fragmaster out waiting for it, but presumably Fragmaster just didn't have a time on it.
And he ended up supporting with the mega health pickup, so 2 consecutive in a row.
Nice play from Piss here. Nice rail in. Supporting his teammate, moving in. The LG is up as well. Has a bit of time to go and grab himself some ammo. They're going to have to move and get to a power-up here, though. Battlesuit's up. Piss looks like he's going to get the quad where he is. There you go. Battlesuit's been delayed. Fragmaster does pick it, but... second behind the quad now. Interesting.
I mean, that's not really going to make too much of a difference, not unless they meet in the final second of battle. Not sure what the intention of delaying it was, but...
There's the quad comes through the teleport. It does hit the rail. That could be very important. Hits a second rail. Fragmaster's going to have to back off. Third rail hits him. And he hits 4 rails on the battlesuit to take him down. Oh my god, he's taken out the entire 2K team with that. What a good run in the end.
Rail's definitely been strong this game, but I have to question why Fragmaster didn't earlier switch to machine gun. Some of those rockets across the map remind me of yours on DM14 disc.
Just trying to get a dig in there, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Desperate.
Well,
she's just jealous of my rocketing abilities.
It'll happen to me if not to...
Well, I don't think he would have killed him with a machine gun anyway.
No, for sure.
It's one of those difficult situations, though, where he kind of rocketed him away and then he couldn't really counter him and he couldn't really escape either. So, just ended up like that. Surprising his teammates all came through the teleporter, though, and then just got taken out. Going to switch away from Piss, actually. Look into the battle a bit more. Prezerg is inside this red room getting aggressed there by 2K players there. Looks like they might grab the red. Looks like they got a time on it. Oh no, great save from Onfire.
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously a calculated push. They were actually all by the upper yellow, and Fragmaster was waiting for the rocket launcher by the battlesuit as well, so they've obviously called to attack the next red armor. They must have had a time on it, for sure. It was a nice idea, and unfortunately didn't work out.
Switch around to Fragmaster. He was trying to rail in above. Did hit a nice rail. Had to back off. Gives away his railgun. Although Piss has already got one, so it would just be ammo. Although they got a fresh spawner there. Now they have lost the red armor position, but the power-ups are up, and in fact, onfire in a terrible position for these power-ups. Jaw and Ginzy, yeah, and their power-up play has been abysmal so far.
I'll tell you
onfire.
what there, though, Disrepute, as this suit goes on, I saw Fragmaster spawn in and pick up 2 frags by upper yellow, saving that suit for sure.
Good work, Fragmaster again. We said he'd be a key player. Did we?
I did.
You did, right, yeah.
I think you did, actually.
I don't know.
Who came?
Oh, yeah. Now Neji's Pov. Hello, Mega Health. Kindly spawns right in front of him. He's got a shotgun. He's got a rail, but only 1 ammo on it. Plasma as well. He can spam into the... Oh, that rocket almost hitting him. Misses his rail shot. Oh, and the rail just hits him, taking away all of his stack.
I mean, I've only seen Mega in the hands of onfire so far. I don't know if I've missed a 2k pickup or not.
Explain this to me, NVC. Basically, onfire are 10 frags ahead, but they've dropped 3 double power-ups in this map so far.
I think it's down to players like Piz and their insane railgun, really hitting such critical shots. And look at the Mega control they've had as well. They've always had stacked players.
Let's have a look at some of the stats where we've got a chance. 13 Megas to 8 advantage, but look at the Reds, 22 to 6 in favour of 2K. That's a massive advantage. The Yellows are not that too dissimilar. There's only 6 more for onfire. Going to just switch back to the point of view of the game. Rockets raining in. Prezog winning over this red just as it's up as well. He's got to be careful he doesn't get railed before he grabs it, and Kinsey diving in with the pummel. Did just miss out on the red though, but it's power up time again. 10 seconds to go until the battle suit. Quad will follow a couple of seconds later. And already Neji in position here for this battle suit. Looks like his team have helped him secure it as well. 2K will probably want to back off and try and pick up that quad. Oh no, it's a double power up for onfire this time. It does go down.
That's what happens when you kill people at battlesuit. They spawn in at quad, and MDF was just like that.
Following the battlesuit again, Neji. Red won't be up for a while. Might go and get the Mega if he knows the time of it. Doesn't look like he's going that way though. Now he's running out of rockets. It's just going to be this run ended basically. Let's have a look at some of the stats of the power-up. So 4-6, 3-1, massively out power-upped are onfire at the moment, but they're in the lead. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, 2K, if they don't get the power-ups, they're going to lose this match, because they're obviously not comfortable between the power-ups, given what the score currently is. So it's all about the power-ups, and they really have to sort out the game, because if they get another double power-up onfire, who knows what they'll be able to do.
That's the first double power-up they've got. 2K with 3 double power-ups so far. I mean, you really don't see that many double power-ups on this map anymore. Used to be quite regular, but it's like going back a few months.
Yeah, I mean, that time, it seemed that all of the 2K players tried to commit to suit, but they didn't get it, and the people they did kill from onfire then spawned at quad, and because they didn't leave anyone there, with the double power, it was freed on fire. So I think at all times, like, 2K got to leave one guy waiting for quad.
It is something you need to be alert is. If
Yeah, but if you're going to commit to one, you have to get it.
Yeah, basically. I mean, they were... This is the thing about the battlesuit, it's a much easier position to hold, so you need to work out early enough. If they've got a good lock on it, your opponents, there's almost no point going there. Just fire in at range, do a bit of damage, and then make sure you get the quad. The worst thing you can do is go in there, all die, maybe kill one of them who gets the spawn on the quad. Battlesuit is up on its spot, bit of a battle over. I didn't see who picked it up. Jaw for 2K got the quad.
Suit.
Neji, so 1 each as Jaw picks up that battlesuit. He's got a shotgun in hand. Let's see where the battlesuit is. MDF didn't go down to 1 shotgun. God! A quad shotgun didn't take him out. Must have had the red armor, surely. Neji coming out on top, just diving in, getting the frag in the back there on the quad, and one frag just to end it out. Oh, and hello, Red Armor. Just built up the most comfortable lead of the match so far. Would you be a little bit worried at this point if you're 2K?
Well, I always call this next quad pirate the no determinant one, so if 2K can't manage to bring it back off this quad, it's going to safely be first maps on fire. But I think as long as they can get their setup in order, they've got everyone in red armor at the moment. Bagmaster's going to take this red armor. As long as he can maybe, in fact, I would probably advise he pushes up toward the upper yellow and have the rest of his team sort of set up.
Wow, brilliant counter, brilliant counter. He did a lot of damage, but very good counter from onfire, 2 players there.
Yeah, I mean, he had the idea of what I was suggesting then in mind, but destroyed. Red's kind of wasted.
Yeah, it's what you have to do though with these red armors. You have to move out and try and get the other key items, usually the railgun, and then on the other side you've got the mega health, so take your pick there really. Prezeg with a rail is going to fire some down into this red room. We've got 25 seconds before both power-ups spawn. Pretty much on fire. If they just make sure they get one of the power-ups here for the next 2 power-up spawns, we've got 2 left of course, penultimate up in 12 seconds, then they'll surely secure it. If they give away 2 sets of double power-ups though, there is always the risk. Nice frag from Jaw. 2 seconds before the power-up. Looks like 2K are going to get the battle suit. Who got the quad?
Ginzy for 2K, so we've got a double power going on. This time pushing in with shotgun to red armor is not really too much of an issue. Normally I'd say never pushing aggressively with one since the update, but they need frags and let's hope they can find them.
They are the 2 power-ups together briefly.
I mean, what do you do in a double power-up distribute? Where do you distribute the runs?
You have to go either side of the map really, don't you? This is a great run from Fragmaster though, brilliant set of frags. He must have got 4 or 5 frags on that run there, and he's taken over the key position of rail. He confiscated a couple of rails, got key frags, and look at the score difference now.
So they made the definitive power-up, now they're still in the game and they walk them down to the last one, so I mean, they still probably will be behind unless they can keep hold of the red, we'll have to see, and actually they are going to keep hold of red, so they're in actually a really good position at the moment.
Fragmaster a little bit out of position at the moment. Oh, Jaw, point blank range rail, going to switch away from him though. Have a look at the battle over here, Ginzy moving in on that rail position. We can see onfire definitely been focusing on that rail position this whole map so far. They're still just in the lead, 1 frag difference. Oh my god! Following Prezeg now, just rushing around the corner with that point blank range rail. So, 40 seconds to go for the power up. The teams are tied. NVC, call it.
I cannot call it. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to go with onfire just because they've seen the stronger team with the exception of a couple of power guns. And surely going to take it away. We'll see what happens. We've got both spawning at the same time. I have a feeling 2K really need to get the battle suit rather than the quad, because I think if they get the damage and they start missing their shots, like I've seen a few times, they're going to be in big trouble.
onfire moving in, Fragmaster has just gone down, and I would have picked him as being the best battlesuit runner for the team as we've seen so far, so it looks like onfire are going to get a stacked battlesuit. Jaw picks up the quad, Mega is up if he can get that. Oh my god, no, he did get it! Thought it was stolen in front of him. They are a frag ahead. Battlesuits just in the red room. Point blank range rocket from quad. That must have done a lot of damage. Got to be careful. Pops the battlesuit. Oh, battlesuit does go down, but so does quad. 2K just still 1 frag ahead. No, it's tied. 30 seconds to go.
Yell at 2 HP in the lower corridors, trying desperately to stay alive.
Well, they're in a bad position then. onfire are all together on one side of the map. Yellow armor picked up by MDF, shaft in hand. 2 frags ahead now. You're going to have to get some stacked players with weapons moving out, looking for those frags. Fragmaster going to go down. Great grenade! But it's not going to be enough, is it? 2 frags the difference. 10 seconds to go. Fragmaster straight off the spawn, trying to get a pummel in. Actually did help his teammate, and look, there's only 1 frag difference. Wow. 2 frag game in the end.
I gotta say, Piz, did you see the last 30 seconds? I don't know who's probably on, but Piz dodged about 8-9 railguns from the 2K team, in particular Fragmaster and Joy. I don't know whether the pressure was getting to them, but certainly didn't deal with him quick enough.
Look at those power-ups. 7-3. That is ridiculous. What a good game, though. See, glad you turned up for this one. You always turn up for the best ones, don't you?
Well, not always, but sometimes.
And now it's another favourite map of yours, Deep Inside.
Actually, I don't mind playing this map. The only time I hate playing the map is when you get a team, or playing with a team that will sit at red and completely ignore railgun. So I'm hoping we're going to see a lot of mixing things up and see teams trying to control both areas and really see some good Quake TDM going on.
Well, of course, 2K would have picked that last map, Purgatory, seeing as their clan, Yelak, etc., designed the map. Onfire, we've seen them pick this map a few times this current tournament, and they've been pretty impressive on it. So I guess it'd lead you to believe that they're perhaps the favourites on this map, but not definitive.
And I'm going to restart Mumble. People are still saying I'm ticking.
Okay.
I was checking during the game, but obviously I couldn't leave, so
I'll restart Mumble as well.
Both stay or restart Mumble as well?
I restarted it as well, so... Lovely, thanks for that little bit of static there.
Yeah, I just unplugged and plugged in. Maybe this will be better.
I see, I don't hear it, that's the weird thing about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just my ears aren't sensitive enough, or...
I hear it on the stream, but I don't hear anything wrong my side with my microphone or when I do setup.
No, yeah. It does just happen from time to time. With you. Specifically.
Well, I'm just full of problems.
Medical problems, eh?
Yeah, no.
Disturbing mental disorders.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good thing if I was actually diagnosed with that, but unfortunately it's just me.
It's just your personality, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know how many viewers are on the stream, but if anyone was interested, we are looking to launch our new website this next month, or this month, at some point.
For DreamHack?
Yeah, for DreamHack, assuming we go. Everything hasn't been confirmed yet. So we'll have to see how that develops, but even if we didn't go, we still launch the website. But I do believe we are going, so it will be launched for that.
It's nothing
Hopefully
exciting, though. Don't get people's hopes up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a 2.0 version of the website, really, based on a better.
And what I think we'll do is also allow people to go to the old version, because I know what people are like. They don't like change.
That is pretty sad. Wow, when
yeah, I was watching that.
the 2K guy just went on top of the.
Just pushed over.
Oh, actually, I think I've seen the jump one. Oh, it's been on the light. Or is it from the...
Yeah, on the little light you can do the jump, but obviously that advertising hoarding wasn't there in Quake 3, so... are you going to tell them that you're ready, NVC? Because I think they're waiting for you, yeah. Let's have a look at the teams again quickly. MDF, Piss, Prezerg, and Neji for Onfire. For 2K, we got Fragmaster, Jor, Ginzi, and Yelak. We were going to play with PH, but unfortunately had to change minutes before the match started. And they claim PH as their best player, NVC, so...
I'd agree he's very strong, that's for sure. They would definitely be missing him, but as you saw last map, certainly capable of taking this one away if they want to.
Great plasma from Yelak. Just pushed on the bridge, though. Hasn't got any backup from his teammates. Hasn't got any ammo left. He's going to get killed here. Kind of unfortunate. Probably should have backed off a little bit earlier, though. 20 seconds until the first quad, as we can see on our little stream.
Yeah, Fragmaster not quite connecting with enough of that LG to save his team. It looks like they are going to hold on to it, maybe for this first quad, because it is spawning soon.
Yeah, a few seconds to go. 2K are in position. Are they going to get advantage on the power-ups yet again this map? Ginzi getting the frag. Oh, good couple of shotguns. That second one was very well controlled. Third frag on the board already, and moving back towards the quad area. This is often a good route to take as teams see the quad moving away and then try to dive in round the back. He has missed out on the red, but it looks like he's going to get another frag here. Misses the shotgun, misses another shotgun. But look at this, 5 frags on this run. That's 6 frags from Ginzy. Started off with that mega health, left with relatively full health as well, and gets a rail at the end. Brilliant run, brilliant. 6 frags.
Runs like that since the update, really.
Well, you haven't been watching my streams then, have you, mate?
It's not.
Tut, tut, tut.
But it looks like 2K opting for the rail setup. It doesn't look like the...
Yeah.
I can see a triangle in red armor.
Why don't you just explain to our viewership how a team might set up and play this map?
Well, I mean, typically you either get a team holding railgun and or a team holding red armor. Usually one team gets one of each. But, occasionally you see both team controlling both if you get the opposition stuck in the lower corridors. So it all depends. It usually is decided after a power run, and that time 2K had great control of the map thanks to Ginzy, and we're able to have a player sit at red while the rest of them control railgun. But as we're seeing now, onfire now pushing back into red, and I'm gonna guess 2K going to set up for rail as we approach the suit.
Good frag from MDF. We're following him with that railgun off the spawn as well. Jaw's going to go down. Good LG. Teammate there. They play very tight together, do onfire. Now it's time to move towards the quad. Failed the jump, but they made it onto the bridge already. It's 12 seconds before the quad. Looks like they're going to be in a good position onfire here. 2K moving in though together. Well timed. Attack 5 seconds to go until the quad jaw goes down. Another good frag from MDF, and Neji takes it. He's got a shaft now as well, manages to kill his teammate. George just gives him a little bit more ammo.
I have to say, as I was saying, it looked like onfire had control of red armor. 2K decided to push in toward it, lost 2 players, then lost bridge, then lost quad, so I think a bit of a strange decision there from those guys.
Yeah, just mistimed the decision, I guess, as Neji moves around looking for the frags. Fragmaster going to go down. That's 4 frags on the board. Another good quad run. Just consolidates their tight lead. 17-14 now at the end of that quad run. Wow.
Very back and forth again.
Absolutely annihilated there. Going up the bounce pad, and it looks like 2K in control of this bridge area again. I don't think onfire are too bothered about that. I think their strat is more red-centric.
Well, that's fine as long as they don't lose too many players, but I think they need to really think about getting hold of mega health whilst holding red, pushing a player in those lower corridors. See, Fragmaster's just picked it up.
Wow, really nice LG for Fragmaster there, but it's not going to be enough because onfire just plays so tight-knit as a team. Always there to back each other up. Shows you the importance of doing that, because he would have got an easy frag there.
Reminds me a little bit of Colwyn playing, actually, here on
does it?
map. They obviously play rail side, but do play very together, pushing out, dealing damage, and not really moving into any kind of position they're not currently in control of.
Let's have a look at some of the stats in VC in terms of mega healths. onfire without a single mega health yet, but dominating the red pickup, so...
That's what I mean, just imagine if they can also get the mega health, they'd be very, very strong.
9-1 on reds, equal on yellows, 8-0 on megas. So it's pretty evenly balanced across the map. Look, they've both got about 30 seconds on the quad, and unsurprisingly, the frags are pretty equal.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I'd like to see onfire push the mega, but at the end of the day, if they're going to keep this kind of advantage over the frags and continue to build it, do they really need to change it what they're doing? I don't think so.
I don't think it's in their nature to go expansive and spread out across the map. I don't expect them to try it.
2K, on the other hand, might need to things up a little bit, or not make sort of the word frantic pushes into red when they don't have to.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit mistimed, wasn't it?
Yeah, and even Fragmaster, after taking the mega health, did he really need to push into red and deal damage while going down and not killing anybody? Probably not.
Yeah, I think a look on that is he did catch them out of position, but it probably would have been more advisable to have a railgun and just have a player railing in at the red position, maybe from that rocket launcher platform.
Yeah, or not even fully commit, just go in there, deal MG damage, LG damage. You don't have to then push through and look for frags, you can just back away. took away quite a lot of health and armor. That's your goal, really, to keep players as low as you can, so that when they do eventually push into quad, they're going to have a very difficult time doing it.
Cycle some of the players here.
Prepare to fight.
I mean, it might often be better not to kill players before quad, just to damage them, and I think that's what Fragmaster needs to perhaps consider.
10 seconds to go until the quad. We're following MDF at the moment. Looks like onfire have got position on this quad. You can steal it on this map. Last second up that bounce pad. Got to watch out for that. Rushing from the bridge, though. 2K Preseg picks it. One frag already with the rocket launcher. There's been so many frags on the quadrons already. Red is up on its spot. It's going to get in there, grab that 7 frag advantage at the moment. Now,
I'd like to see him.
2K.
Yeah, I'd like to see him.
That was a good ambush, although one did go down, but that's heavy shotgun, and then Fragmaster in the back with the shaft. Good play from 2K.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd like to see him move back to quad, but no chance for that. Got sandwiched.
Onfire again, moving through to that red area, and now they've got 2 railguns, at least, we've seen on their team. One just picked then, and MDF already had one.
That's brilliant play, because if they do decide to keep holding on to the red area, they can then move in toward quad a little bit early and dish out some railguns onto the platform and then slowly make their way in.
MDF's just going to wait for this red ruff to see what he does with it. Look at this. They can't move in that far against onfire. In fact, it's going to be difficult for them to deal some rail damage, because obviously onfire have got all these rails now. In fact, the fresh spawner's going to get a rail now as well, so...
Yeah, I mean, that guy that pushed in toward red, MDF just chased him all the way out and then eventually picked up the frag at the bounce pad.
Here we go. 2K have moved into red. It was a good push as well, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 3 onfire players, and also they didn't have a time on the red, so the timing of the attack was a little bit off, maybe.
Now it's time to think about quad.
Excellent play from MDF. Teammate backs him up as well. He has lost a lot of health, though, from his nice double red stack. Only 60 armor left now. Whoa! Yellap countering. Brilliant position. Look at his armor stack as well. 9 seconds before the quad. Probably wants to move in round and take this quad unless a teammate is equally or better stacked. Are onfire just going to give this one away? Looks like it. Oh, Kinsey. Oh, that was bad communication, I think, there. He's missed out on the mega as well, so... Good
and as he looks for frags, I mean, that was my point, though. It looked like the onfire guys focused on the guy at red a little bit too much. He was low on health. He could have just left him to be, and then he would have only